I really could. I could vibe to this the whole way through, honestly. But I think what I'm gonna do is try out some new music. We'll play this for a little bit. All right, everyone. Welcome back. So that was a nice drop. I ain't gonna lie, that was a nice drop. So last time we saw each other, I was working on Pam here. I was doing a redesign for her. And I wanted to get as far as I could, and I think I did. But actually, even coming back into this, there's a little bit of change I wanna do on her. This part right here. I think I'm gonna just finish the drawing all the way out. And then this right here, maybe just something like that, I think. We can definitely clean this up. I kind of like this beat a lot because it sounds like a like a 2000s pop R&B song or something. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better design than what we had before. Alright, so we'll take this. And we'll do a coloring, I guess. Ooh, that's actually on a different layer, isn't it? So this one right here. Let's make sure we're actually in the right palette too. All right, so I'm in the right palette. So for her, 1, 2, 3. Let's get some new colors here. Let's grab this this kind of pastel red. Let's grab this dark blue. Then let's grab this light blue. I think it was a really good palette that I created for her. And then let's actually go to another layer. Like that. And let's just go ahead and start vectorizing everything. That one, you know, this looks weird, but this left chest adaptation looks weird to me. Let's see if we can do a little bit better than that. It can be a little bit better. So maybe let's bring this in a little bit like that. Like so. And then we can make the split, make the divide right down the middle. It's one of those things is like you have to step away sometimes to see it, to see your little imperfections that you probably didn't see before. We definitely can make this come over a little bit more. We can fix this line too. Good. Yeah, that's a big difference in the chest. I think it makes more sense too. At least just this part. How about all this? Much better. Alright, vectorize, and then let's throw that color in there. Oh, and the lips too. Whoop, hold on. I left a little fragment right there. Boom. And then her hair too. Yeah, because this version has hair. Then the rest of it should be the body type coloring. Let's get the eyes. And then the screen. I might change the color of this screen. I might leave it white because it might look a little bit better being just a white visor or something like that. Anyways, that's our girl. That's what she looks like. Let's give her a name. Pam. Not even on the right layer. There we go. And we'll save, group, copy. Go back down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Actually, this needs to go right here. And character design. Cool. Let's pick back up. Excuse me. Let's pick back up where we left off here. Oh, there we go. I'm like, where's that? down here, huh? So for her, we got to do a waltz cycle. Okay, we can do that. I can do that. So Phil is set where he's at. Actually, it's a little off. Needs to be a little bit more like that. There we go. No, that's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and color fill in. Because I need him to be our anchor point for all of this. I need him to be solid. Copy this before we actually start coloring. Let's start throwing some color in here. Let's see what I like this. I really like this beat, but let's see if we can put a different. Let's see, hear the other beat. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. What did I just do? I did something I wasn't trying to do. Okay. Let's stick to right here. Now the background. Let's get to coloring the background. Back in up a little bit, kind of around here. Let's grab that. Let's move over. I want to keep it as uniform as possible. As far as the color palette and stuff. So what I'm thinking of, something like, ooh, I guess I didn't vector it, huh? Let's vector it first so we can actually start coloring. Yep, that's good. That's the only thing that's going to be that color. And that's that color. And then I think I had this one like this. The green is right here, like that. And we don't see the other color, but I'm going to make it like a blue. Maybe kind of like, no, that's the water. What about this yellow? And then we can do a blue, like this color here. Why not, right? All the signs will be like that. these like this. Okay, and then perhaps the door colors, something very light, you know, like so. But then now the ground, the sidewalks are kind of like this darker brown. No, actually the road is this darker brown. And the sidewalks, I can't tell the difference, honestly. Oh, that's it. That's right there. So it's not the best, you know, background design, but I think it gets us where we need to be. Yep, so he's gonna be standing there just like that. And then for the secondary character, which is our girl, so let's go back to these backgrounds. Let's get rid of this this mess here. I think I have Androa somewhere. Where's she at? Not Androa, but Pam. Interesting. Gotta find her. Oh, there she is. There she is. And she's right here. Okay. I'm gonna put her on a different layer because I don't want her to pop out on somebody else's drawing layer. I need her to be on her own. So copy. Come down here. Let's turn off character design. Let's bring that down some because it needs to be a little bit closer than what it is. I say, what happened to it? There we go. Much better. Let's turn it off. So we're gonna do a walk cycle, right? Much smaller. I'm gonna need my non-smooth. Save. So I'm gonna need, ooh, why is the, what happened? Completely lost track of her. I don't know what happened right there. Oh, that's pretty large, isn't it? That'll work. Well, we don't have to do that. What I can do, let's go to the layer right above. Something like this here. I'm gonna draw her sideways. It's gonna be kind of like that. Let's just draw the lines. So his hands are just too big already. Bring it back to like right there. But see, then this right here needs to be more like, it's definitely rump. It's gotta be controlled rump. And then we draw it again. Actually, we don't have to do all this. Actually, let's just do this. Put this back here. So just the arms and legs are changed up right here, right? So move that forward. So for this part, we need to be kind of like a transition between the two. So it's kind of like, like this. these arms are gonna droop right down her side. Like that. Then let's just fix up some of the leg turn here. But then the same thing, it's going to be here, right? But the difference is that this one it's going to be like this. Oh, it's like this. So this leg's in the front. Then once I get all the movements and stuff down, we'll exaggerate it, obviously. We'll fix it up. So what's missing right here is like the next little in-between movement. Like that. So this leg is going to kind of extend out front a little bit. While this leg yeah, that's a little too. Like that. Oops, that arm went in the wrong direction. I see that. Should have been going more this way. While this arm is going on more like this. Good. What we just did right here, we got to do here, but for the opposite leg. And this arm needs to go backwards. So if I did a waltz cycle, and I did it for to stop right here, then it's going to start right here. Let's play it out. Okay, all right, it's a start. And again, what we want to do here is really exaggerate the hips. She probably needs to have her, her arm like that, just like on her hip. And that's how she's walking. You know, kind of like with attitude. Yeah. I dig it. I dig it. So now she needs to have a little bump. So it needs to be kind of like when her feet come down. Like all this, all her legs and everything needs to be like shorter. It needs to come down some. All her torso, everything like that right here. Same right here. Just a little bit. Just like this. That's not bad, actually. So now I need the hips to undulate. Maybe have the shoulder up a little bit more. We could have her neck kind of out like this. I'll come back to that. We might draw that in. I'm not sure. Kind of like this, really put some attitude on it. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do about this. So I think right here, it really needs to exemplify. Of course, exemplify like that. See right here, it needs to exemplify. Yep, that's right. I'm like, man, is that leg just a little too big? Nope. That's what the doctor called for. Erase some of these lines so I can make it make sense for me a little bit, at least. Oh, man. Alright, I don't want to waste too much time on a lot of details that won't really matter. But yeah, that's kind of, it was kind of throwing me off a little bit right here. And then this needs to pop out a little bit more. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Good, good, good. I think I'm gonna take a little video of this. I might do it later. I might do it later. I do want to kind of capture this little mini animation. Okay. All right. So that's good. Now we can animate the actual girl herself. No, that's shade. Let's get a tuning pen. Put this away. I will keep this on ever so slightly though. Oh, nope. Just like this here. Oh, we're already on 43 minutes. So I might be able to get this first like drawing done at this rate. Got a nice little oval shape going on there. That's good. Something like that. Man, how do you draw a chest from the front? Man, that's more difficult than I thought it would be. Kind of like that. All right, so far I'm liking it. Oh, I just had an idea for her, what you call, for her arm, to make it like sway back and forth and stuff. Kind of like that, but then a little something more closer to this. Man, here we go. There we go. It's not so bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than this. So I'm not gonna do this arm and solidify it just yet. Not until I have my whole idea thought out for it. Actually, this hair is kind of getting in the way. I don't know what this line here was for. Oh. See, that's why it's always good to do a good character design first. It makes all this so much easier when you plan it all out. Kind of like that. That's good. I really like how this turned out. Let's get rid of this leg right here and this one. Looks like this leg. I'm gonna save this foot. I think I can put it a little bit more forward right here. I'm gonna keep that hand the way it is. In fact, I'm not even gonna do any more arms. I'm not gonna do any more of that. I am, however. Oh man. Ow, that hurt. Man. I'm gonna move these hips around. Kind of like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Sort of like so. Get another foot back here. But actually, no. We're gonna because the foot was stepping off. Oh no. Yes, we do want this foot. Going back a little bit like that, whereas this leg should just be coming down like so. I'll probably move the foot up a little bit. Let's actually erase some of this. Yeah, that looks good. So for right here, I was thinking of like moving the arm up like this. But how do you show that? That's the tough part. Yeah, I might have to just come back to these arms. We're coming up on the end of our time. Like this, but then this head is gonna go out. It's gonna pop out a little bit. Copy all this, put it here. So her head is really gonna be back. It's gonna move back some. We'll look at those hips here in a second. Yeah, I don't like that line. Like the butt just gets flat right at the end. This needs to come down just a little. I can see that already. Like that. There we go. It's nice and clean. This is that first arm is the only one I want to keep right now. Like this. Ooh, still got 1, 2, 3 to go. But we did 1, 2, 3. So let's see how much of this we can translate. But see now, this is actually, it's the opposite hips. So what we'll have to do, redraw this a little bit. Like that. Move it back a little bit. Boom. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to save it. But we can keep the leg. I can make something work with that. Oh man. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, we're back. Okay. 2 minutes. I think I can finish this drawing in 2 more minutes. Just like that. If I could figure out how to make them switch, that would be the ultimate, like, just everything of this. I'll tell you what, before we got 1, 2 left. Before we go any further, I think I'll just end it kind of right here. But yeah, that was the stream. Just kind of working on the walk cycle. Did the final of the character design. I think she's in a good place. She's a really cool character. So I think on the next stream, I have an hour. I'll finish up the rest of her walk cycle. We'll have definitely finished before the end of the week, and we'll finish out the scene of her like introducing herself to Phil, and maybe we could even get into the actual like the action. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Ooh. We'll probably get into all this right here. We got all this part. Where she comes up to Phil and he's talking, he's like the whole like, yeah, it's me, Androa, or so this was Androa, and then it's gonna be Pam. She's like, what? He's like, come on, whatever. And then he gets to the whole, I want to get to this part right here. This is the part that to me is just so freaking cool and awesome and everything. I might even just go in and start just drawing this just to get ahead of it, because I just really want to see what it looks like. But no, thank you guys for showing up again. I am Cartoon, stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Sometimes on Saturdays. Definitely doing a Let's Talk with Closet Anime on Saturdays, talking about just whatever, anything we want to talk about. All right, until next time, stay tuned.